in hotels and all. And we're not looking. We're looking to get the criminals out right now. The criminals.
Well, yeah, and, obviously, those are the bad ones.
It's very important. I mean, I see every once in a while you see a story, we take somebody. He should be out because they came in illegally. So in theory, they should be. But we're focused on the murderers.
Yeah, obviously.
The drug dealers.
You go after the crackheads.
Insane. We have a lot of mentally insane killers. I mean, you can't even talk.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice if you could have a little reason, but you can't even reason. These are seriously people.
It's like a raccoon.
A couple of countries.
That's what I said.
They were loaded.
It's the
up.
raccoon
Their mental
thing.
Institutions and insane asylums were loaded to the gills. They couldn't get. They're empty now. But they're filling up because we're bringing them all back. We know where they came from. And every country accepts them. You know, under Biden, they wouldn't.
Should we air tag these people?
That they'd bring them.
Maybe
there.
that'd be a good idea.
They wouldn't take them. They say, get the hell out.
That
of
way
here.
we can tell if they're coming back.
Bringing a plane in to land in a country, and they'd
just
put
get
5
ready.
planes on the runway so you couldn't land the plane. So they'd come back with the people that they were bringing back.
Microchip?
They don't do that with me.
Where? Like the forehead?
They don't do it. They accept them back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But they accept them back. Cut a record number of regulations.
That way we can just scan them.
Eliminate 10 old regulations for
like a barcode.
Regulation. Instead, we cut 129 old regulations for each one added. Think of that. I wanted to do 10. In my first 4 years, I did. When we put on a new regulation, you had to cut 8.
Yeah.
This year, I said you have to cut 10.
Wow, that's a lot of regulations.
Instead, we cut 129. So every time, so far, can't remain like that. I don't imagine. I hope it can, because we have so much wasted regulation, stupid regulations.
That's probably true.
Regulations where they go by California, which is a disaster state.
Oh yeah.
With a governor that truly is doing a bad job. He's killing that state.
He's doing a bad job.
If he ever ran the country, this country would be Venezuela very quickly.
That's probably
Using
true.
tariffs slash the U.S. trade deficit by an incredible 77%. The trade deficit is down, and that doesn't include the last month where we had our best month.
What do you know, path to citizenship?
We slashed the trade deficit
Brought here
by
as
an incredible
kids.
77%
Well, I don't know
in one
about
year
that.
with no
Let's get rid of them.
inflation. Something that everyone said could not be done. So we had essentially no inflation. In fact, the last month we had almost no inflation. But we slashed the trade deficit by 77%. If you slashed it by 1%, that was good. Again, we did that with tariffs and intelligence. And we did that with November 5th, great election. We secured historic trade deals to reduce barriers on U.S. exports with countries covering 40% of all U.S. trade. Think of that. American exports are up by more than $150 billion this year.
Wow.
People said, oh, we're not exporting. All we do is buy.
Is import,
you keep buying, you're not going to have a country for very long. So we increased exports by more than $150 billion. Investments in American factories is up 41%. That's a record. Nobody goes 41% up. You go 2% up, 1% up. You go down by 3%.
Let's get to the questions.
If Kamala got elected, the
I heard about her.
Up would be 41% down.
I hear she's gonna run again. Kamala Harris might run again.
Bureaucrats from the
you guys excited?
That's another thing. So we have, we announce our unemployment numbers, call it unemployment or employment.
Who's excited to vote for her again?
Good,
right? Oh
we
boy,
can make them great. But we've slashed tremendous numbers of people off the federal payroll. Because ultimately, if you're on the federal payroll, I mean, we have jobs where they had 10 people for every job. So we cut now. If you want to see some
it's about
numbers,
right.
I'll hire 1 million people. We cut millions of people off the federal payroll.
I believe that instantly.
But the good news, I don't feel badly because they're getting private sector jobs, and they're getting sometimes twice as much money, 3 times as much money. They're getting factory jobs. They're getting
Can't wait to vote for her in primaries again.
Much higher pay.
Yeah.
But all I have to do is say, like, what the Democrats do all the time.
What do they do?
They hire 1 million people, and then they hire another million, another million. They load it up, and it says, oh, they only have a 3% unemployment rate. It's a fake rate. So with us, we're proud of the fact that we cut so many because, again, I don't want to cut people. But when you cut them and they go out and get a better job, I like to cut them.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have to be forced to do that because
you're helping them by firing them.
They want to stay where they are. They don't know. And then all of a sudden,
it's like letting a butterfly out into the world.
Caroline, where people were
that's how it is.
They hated Trump. I got caught from my very boring federal job where they had, again, sometimes 10 people to do one job. And they were very upset. And now they ended up with the job where they get paid 3 times more money. They're ending up buying houses. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
So they went from not liking me to liking me a lot.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
It's hard to get.
Everybody likes him.
We need people. It's one of the reasons. I mean, I want to. When you have good people in the farm or good people in hotels and everything else, we want to work with them as much as we can. Under Biden, 1 out of 4 jobs added was a government job. Think of that. That's 25% of the jobs added.
They're bullshit jobs.
That's 25% of the jobs aren't real jobs. But
again, I didn't even know that.
I could add 2 million jobs right now. Would have an unemployment. I could say just hire some more people. I do the opposite.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, actually.
Everybody that's unnecessary.
Yeah, not real jobs.
That's the way you make
if you don't work at the federal government, you don't know how bad this is.
All these jobs.
There's so many useless people.
Doing nothing, and they get a lot of money by the government.
So many.
It's no good.
They don't do anything.
But that's what the Democrats do.
And they never innovate because they don't have to.
Unemployment. That's a good number.
The DMV, yeah.
They just add
Do
jobs.
stat padding?
They would never cut jobs. Under Trump, 100% of all new jobs created have been in the private sector. Think of that. Not 1% has gone to federal. So under Biden, 1 out of 4 was a government job. Under Trump, 100% of the new jobs created.
It's almost every workplace.
100%.
Yeah, but in the government, it's
came
worse.
from the private sector. That's how you make your
Trust
country
me.
wealthy and strong and good.
In terms of video, it's super quiet. No, it's not.
And turned it into the strongest border in history.
Volume's fine.
Illegal crossings have plummeted to the lowest level ever recorded, down 99.999%. That means down 100%. 99.999.
It's a bit quiet.
I want to find out who that one person
Oh,
is.
really? Okay.
For 8 months in a row, 0, and these are government numbers, these are not my numbers. For 8 months in a row, 0 illegal aliens were admitted to our country.
How about that?
0. Nobody came in.
That good?
Unless they came in illegally. We have a
That
big
good, yeah.
process for having people come in illegally, by the way. A lot of people are coming in legally. They have to prove they love our country. They have to prove that they're not going to need welfare.
That's a big one. That's a really big one. We'll bring
For the
people in
first
here so
time
you
in
can pay
50
for 'em.
years, we are now seeing reverse migration.
Reverse.
Where we're getting, because we're getting all of these illegal people out. People that came in illegally, in many cases they're criminals, in many, many cases.
Nobody gives a shit
Remember
about
when they used to say
unemployment? I think people care about that.
the people that come into our country as immigrants are very nice people, they're wonderful people, they don't commit crime. No, they make our criminals look like babies. They make our Hell's Angels look like the sweetest people on earth. The Hell's Angels are now considered a nice, high-quality person. I like the Hell's Angels. They voted for me. They protected me, actually, believe it or not. But they make our criminals look like babies.
I like it. Okay,
These are some
great.
of the
They
most
voted for
vicious
me.
people
Wow.
anywhere in the world. They came from the Congo.
Yeah?
The prisons, I know the Congo because I
Farming
ended the
CNN
war
headlines?
with the
Yeah.
Congo and Rwanda. Tough group.
What?
Very tough group.
Yeah.
They came from prisons in the Congo. Some of the toughest, meanest people you'll ever meet. Thank you very much. They allowed them to come into America. These are tough people. Before my election, 100% of net job creation was going to foreign migrants. Since my
I can imagine
inauguration, 100% of the net jobs created have gone to American-born citizens. That's a big thing. In other words, we're now taking care
I'm
of our
gonna miss
people.
this man. He's a national treasure. It's funny.
100%
It
of
is
net
funny.
jobs created have gone to the
I mean, even if you don't like Trump, you gotta admit some of the shit he says is funny.
Designated
It's funny.
Tren de Aragua, MS-13, and the Mexican drug cartels.
We have to do a
as
bingo
foreign
for, like,
terrorist
every speech that he
organizations,
has.
And we've hit them hard. You've seen what we've done on the water. We're starting to do that on land. The land is much easier, actually. Water is incredible. We did that on the water so that when you do it on the land, they don't go to the water. Nobody's going
Nobody's
into
going
the
where?
boat
Boat.
business right now, I can tell you.
Nobody's going into the boat
97%
business.
down
There it
drugs
is.
coming in by water.
No more boats.
97%.
Turn 'em
Nobody
off.
ever heard of that before. They heard 2%, 1%.
No more
It went up
boats.
2%. 97, and we're looking for the 3%. Who the hell are the 3%? They're crazy. But we've taken out almost 100% of the drugs coming in by water. Now we're
That's
going
pretty
to be
good,
very
right?
shortly starting
That's
drugs
pretty
coming in by land. We know exactly where they're coming from. Removed tens of thousands of illegal alien gang members, drug dealers, murderers, child predators, human traffickers, fraudsters, savage criminals, and others. We removed them from our country. They're out. They're gone. In some cases, they're so dangerous that we put them in jail because we don't want to give them to their country.
yeah.
Their country doesn't do anything, and they end up coming back. We have some that they're so bad that we don't want to really release them. We want to put them in
Put them in super jail
where we know
in El
they're
Salvador.
properly,
In El Salvador super jail.
ensconced.
How can we verify these numbers even
Think
true?
of that.
You have to go out
Tens
into
of
the water
thousands
and count
of
the
illegal
boats.
alien gang members, drug dealers,
Yeah, go count the
murderers,
boats.
child predators, human traffickers, fraudsters, and savage criminals. Why wouldn't you want them removed?
Yeah.
The reason is because these are insurrectionists that are doing this work.
I've heard about
And
insurrections
they're going
before.
to make mistakes sometimes. ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake. Sometimes it can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who was had the tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a horrible thing. Everybody would say. ICE would say the same thing.
Yeah, it's sad.
But when I learned her parents, and her father in particular, I hope he still is, but I don't know, was a tremendous Trump fan. He was all for Trump, loved Trump. And, it's terrible. I was told that.
Oh, God.
By a lot of people. They said, oh, he loves you.
He really?
He was I hope he still feels that way. I don't know. It's a hard situation.
Didn't he
But
say
her
that she
father
wouldn't
was
be
a
in heaven?
tremendous- And parents were tremendous Trump fans.
Like the
That's so
father-in-law
sad.
or
It
something like that?
happens. It's terrible. Halted all refugee admissions
Such a
to the
good,
United States, including from
Yeah,
Somalia,
like,
which is a
goddamn.
terrible, terrible place. Another
Somalia.
dangerous place. And we also stopped the pirates because they get the same
No,
treatment
they're in
as the
Minnesota
drug
now.
boats.
What do you mean?
So in Somalia, the Somalians,
You see a
know what they're
daycare
good
video?
at? That's about the only thing they're good at is they're good at pirating ships at sea, big ships. So you have a
The
huge
only thing
oil
Somalians are good at
tanker
are
with,
pirating ships.
millions of gallons, millions of
Oh my
barrels
God.
of oil. And if it gets hit by a big weapon, the whole thing blows up. And they don't want to fight because if they do, they're told by their insurance companies, do not hand over the ship. And they're not allowed to have any guns on the ship. They're literally, you have these massive
fix that rule.
ships being taken over by a Somalian
The
small
no
boat.
guns rule is why they
It's
have
a
this
big
happen.
weapon. Because if they hit the side of the ship can blow up. I mean, you talk about a blow up.
That's a big ship.
We've seen.
And then it could blow up. That'd be huge.
And
Wow.
the insurance companies, some of these ships cost more than $1 billion to build.
$1 billion ship.
Look, we'd rather give them money than take a chance
That's a lot
on
of
$1 billion insurance policy. But they don't have to worry about it because we hit them the same way we hit the people with the drugs in their boat.
Yeah.
They don't know what the hell happened. But all of a sudden, there are no pirates at sea. Do you notice? We haven't had a boat taken in a little while. Came out of Somalia, really corrupt place. It's not a country. They don't have government. They don't have anything. I always hate to see this. Ilan Omar, she comes from Somalia, a backward country, probably the worst country. They say it's the worst country in the world. If it's a country, I don't think it's a country. There's no organization, no anything. They don't have police. They don't have military. They don't have anything. They just have people running around killing each other and trying to pirate ships.
Oh my God!
She'll come here. Comes and then she wants to tell us how to run our country. The Constitution says that I am entitled to this. I can't stand there. Terminated all taxpayer-funded benefits for illegal aliens and kicked.
He's baiting them. It's the worst country in the world.
Social Security.
The Constitution.
They were getting Social Security. 275,000.
The Constitution says that I can do whatever I want.
I'm telling you, it's not that this is pleasurable, but if I were an elected president, this country was going to be destroyed quickly, very quickly. I think within a year, you had Kamala or a Joe type.
That's pretty fast.
I mean, Joe was a disaster, but if you had Kamala, he was the replacement. I was up by like 25 points on Joe, and they said, "Hey, let's get somebody else." This never happened. Well, I had so many firsts. You're leading somebody by a lot. And they say, "Oh, let's take him out. Let's put somebody." That's like I said to Dana.
Do you guys think he's going to talk about the election 3 years from now?
It's like you have a fighter. Two fighters. One guy is winning by a lot, and they say, "Oh, let's take this guy out. Let's put a new fighter in the ring with him." That's what happened to me. I was doing great with Biden. The whole campaign was against Biden. All the money was spent against Biden, and all of a sudden I got Kamala. Everyone said, "Who the hell is she?" But that didn't work out too well for them. But never happened before. We are about lots of firsts. Designated English as the official language of the United States of America.
Why did they not have that before? Like, English has always been the main language.
We also took the Gulf of Mexico, and now it's
I forgot all about
Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America.
We
Wow.
have 92% of the shoreline. It always bothered me. I'd say, we have most of the shoreline. Mexico has a small percentage. Talks about 8%. We have 92%. And I said, why is it the Gulf of Mexico? It should be the Gulf of America.
There it is.
I was going to call it the Gulf of Trump, but I thought that I would be killed if I did that. I wanted to do it. I wanted to.
The
My
Gulf
people
of
worked so
Trump.
hard. Sir, I don't think it'll look too good. I'm telling you, it's a good thing. And it'll be hotter than ever. I said. No, but I decided not to do that. I'm joking, when I say that. I was not going to call it the Gulf of Trump. Because tomorrow it'll be Trump wanted to call it the Gulf of Trump, but he was rebuffed by his people. My people don't rebuff me too much.
He was rebuffed.
That does have a good ring, though.
Oh, no.
Maybe we could do that.
He's talking himself into it.
No, we have the Gulf of America now. It's great.
Oh, Jesus.
Our country is proud. For the attack on Venezuela, the attack on
he's talking himself into it now. Let's go.
Capability, wiped it out. I mean, first administration, Soleimani, the father of the roadside bomb.
The father of the roadside
al-Baghdadi,
bomb.
the father of ISIS, who was rebuilding ISIS. We wiped them out. We've done a great job. Signed an order that will end birthright citizenship for children of illegal migrants.
Thank God.
That case is in court
Oh, my
right
God.
now. That case was meant for the children of slaves.
Duh.
All you have
It's
to
right
do is
after
look
the
at the
Civil War.
years.
Yeah.
Look at the years where the cases were filed. And where the decisions were
1867,
made.
68.
They're right at the end of the Civil War.
Yep. He's totally right about this.
And China's making a big business out of that. They come to the country, they have a child, they're American citizen, they get all the benefits. It has nothing to do with that. That was for the children of slaves.
What an
and
exploit.
I hope the Supreme Court so
What a
rules.
crazy exploit.
Designated fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. It is. We lost, I believe, 300,000 people this year.
I believe? Okay, so probably like a lot less.
300,000 people. That's like filling up one of those big football stadiums 5 times. It's not even believable. I mean, you could be in a war and you wouldn't lose that many people. So we designated fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction. Conducted numerous successful military strikes against narco-terrorists operating in our hemisphere, including the water strikes. Drugs brought in by ocean. So I told you that we're down by, close to 100%. It's hard to get somebody to pilot those boats. Very hard. They have to be people that don't watch television, don't read the news. And we just blew up their facility. They had a docking facility where the drugs were stored. And now we have a great relationship with Venezuela. We're getting along fantastically with the leadership in Venezuela.
You're great.
So we wouldn't have to do that. This was done before, before the attack. But we captured and brought to justice the outlaw dictator of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, who, through drugs, killed millions of people in our country.
Maduro.
Drug dealer. Also sent
they probably just called it. That's
millions of people into our country, including Tren de Aragua, the worst gang. They say it's the worst gang in the world. They took over parts of Colorado.
Good.
Just take the apartment building. They just took it away. Just took it away like we're here. They cut the hand off one man because he called the police. Who called the police? I did. You took my apartment from me. Boom. No hand. This is what they sent us.
No hand.
Restoring law and order.
That's
New
pretty
category.
bad.
D.C. and Memphis.
You imagine that?
Federal task forces
It's just
deployed
gone.
massive numbers of federal law enforcement officers.
The whole thing.
The National Guard to restore safety.
1 minute there was a hand,
Crime
the next
down
minute
in
it's gone.
D.C. is almost down to nothing. D.C. was a very, very dangerous place, and I think you probably know better than I do. I have a lot of people in the media thanked me for that, but some of them found it hard to thank me. But, you know, D.C. is now, look how beautiful. D.C. is now, you can walk right from here to a restaurant, and right through the center of town. You can be with your child, with your loved one, with your lover. Your lover's not going to be killed anymore, so you can act like a real lover. But you can walk right through the middle of the town, and D.C. is beautiful again too. You notice we took all the fences down, almost all the rest are coming down. We got the graffiti all off.
That's
National Guard's been amazing. You know, we didn't tell them to do that. That's not their job description. But they were picking up garbage and everything. They were great. And I don't know. To me, a town it looks better when you have military people. These are big, strong guys. The bad guys look at them and they say,
they're not going to like this one at all.
What they don't know is that we took over 2,000 people permanently out of D.C. These were career criminals. But I feel much better seeing those people there. I went in a couple of times and had dinner in D.C. I walked right down the middle of the street.
Yeah.
I felt very safe. A year ago, I couldn't have done that. I would have been crazy to have done that. And Secret Service wouldn't let me do it. They weren't thrilled anyway, I will tell you. It wasn't like they were thrilled, but we did it, and it was great. But D.C. is a great thing, and we have virtually no crime in D.C. anymore. And before
nobody does crime anymore.
This move,
That's good.
And we could do the same thing with Chicago.
That was a big problem for a while.
Chicago down
People committing
25%,
crimes.
even though we just had a minimal crew there. We brought Wisconsin down. We brought Minnesota down, way down, even though everything's a fight, you know, because they want to keep those people that are lying on the floor. They want to keep those people in Minnesota, but they really don't. I don't think the real people of Minnesota, it's a very corrupt place, and the elections are totally corrupt. I feel I won it all 3 times. Nobody's won that state since Richard Nixon. It's a rigged state. And the Somalians vote as one group.
That's true.
Even if they're not citizens, and they vote as one group, and you know, you get 600,000 votes against you. They all ought to get the hell out of here. They're bad for our country. Nationwide achieved the largest reduction in violent crime on record. So
damn, he just says, get the fuck out of here.
Over the last 11 months, achieved the largest reduction in violent crime on record, including the largest one-year drop in murders ever recorded. Almost 2,000 lives were saved. That's despite the fact that we took in criminals under the leadership of the Democrats and Joe Biden.
Yep.
More motor vehicle theft
soon? Maybe.
is down by 100,000
we'll see.
Vehicles nationwide. That's another. Nationwide, the motor vehicle theft was out of control, and now it's very much in control. It was down by more than 100,000 vehicles to a record low. Began the process of eliminating cashless bail policies across the nation. You got to get rid of your sanctuary cities, and I hope our people know that we're not going to pay sanctuary cities.
Man.
We're not going to pay them anymore.
Fuck that.
They're a sanctuary for criminals.
Exactly.
They hold criminals. We're not going to pay. They can sue us, and maybe they'll win. But we're not giving money to sanctuary cities anymore as of the beginning of the month.
Thank God. What
we began the process of eliminating the cashless bail. Well, cashless bail is where it all started. It's a disaster.
I think Trump's going insane. I hope so.
It started in New York. I
hope so. I'm ready for a show.
In New York. So somebody comes and murders somebody, and they let him out. No bail, no nothing. Basically, cashless bail means you just get the hell out.
They're making an anime where Hitler reincarnates as a lolly.
Murders somebody, gets released, and goes out and murders somebody. 2 people in one day.
Wow.
No, we got to get rid of cashless bail. They got to pay. You got to have bail. There's a reason for bail.
Nobody typed that? They did.
Signed an executive order to bring back mental institutions and insane asylums. We're going to have to bring them back.
Thank you.
Hate to bail those suckers, but you got to get the people off the streets.
Go get them.
We used to have, when I was growing up,
go tard wrangling.
We had in my area in Queens. I grew up in Queens. We had a place called Creedmoor.
Yeah.
Creedmoor. Did anybody know that? Creedmoor. It was a big. I said, Mom, why are those bars on the building? I used to play Little League baseball.
Oh God.
There, a place called Cunningham Park.
Tard wranglers.
Quite the baseball player. You wouldn't believe. But I said to my mother, Mom, she would be there, always there for me. She said, son, you could be a professional baseball player. I said, thanks, Mom. I said, why are those bars on the windows?
The bars on the window so they don't jump out.
Big building. Big. Powerful building. It loomed over the park, actually.
Why don't you reopen it?
She said, well, people that are very sick are in that building.
Yeah?
I said, boy, I used to always look at that building and I'd see this big building, big, tall building. It loomed over the park.
Bring it back.
Sort of, now that I think it was pretty unfriendly sight. But I'll never forget.
Bring it back. Make it look nice. Make it gold.
Because they got rid of most of them, you know, the Democrats in New York, they took them down, and the people live on the streets now. That's why you have a lot of the people in California and other places that live on the streets. They took the mental institutions down. They're expensive. But it's like, why does that building have those bars? Boy, it wasn't normal. You know, you're used to looking at like a window.
Yeah.
But this one, you're looking at all the steel, vicious steel, tiny windows, bars all over the place.
It's not 2 p.m.
Nobody was getting out.
Oh, that was 3?
It's called the mental institution. That was an insane asylum. Designated Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization.
I heard Antifa was bad.
It is. America is respected again on the world stage. That's another topic.
Hope you find your way home, kid. I don't know what you are, but I love that you have money. Kid, you got great taste. You're adorable, Rem. Please don't molt in my shop. Thanks for spending your parents' money. Look at me, rubbing shoulders with the Royals. You need anything else, Apollo? I'm your guy. You got a punchable face, but a wallet anyone would love. Don't suppose I could buy that sword off you. Shouldn't you be in class? I'm just kidding, I don't care.
Obliterated Iran's nuclear enrichment capability.
Home,
Operation Midnight Hammer was one of the most successful anyone's ever seen.
That sounds like a gay porn.
Fake news. Nobody wants to raise their hand anymore. They used to, now if you're with CNN, you don't raise your hand. Well, maybe it wasn't that successful.
Please don't mold in my shop.
It was angry because these pilots took their life in their hands. 2
money.
o'clock in the morning with no moon, dead dark, gun shooting out of with those beautiful B-2s, and every single bomb went down an air shaft and obliterated.
No institutions back.
CNN came out and said, well, maybe it wasn't by a scam writer. You know, fake stories, a lot of fake stories on other topics, right? Because when we did it, we said, that's a terrible thing. You know, the pilots came back and they said, we hit everything. They did a great job. Then on top of that, we launched from a submarine about 30 Tomahawks on top of everything else. The place was obliterated.
After this, he's going to talk about Ukraine.
It wasn't that bad. Turned out it was worse than it was. You know who could tell you that? The Iranians would tell you that. Because if they do anything, they have to start a brand new place. But they did an amazing job. That was like what we did with Venezuela. I mean, nobody's ever seen a military operation like that.
That's true. That was a badass operation.
Unendable wars in 10 months. These were unendable wars. Cambodia and Thailand fighting for years. Kosovo and Serbia. The Congo and Rwanda.
That was
Pakistan and India. They
thing.
were really going at it. 8 planes shot down. They were going to go nuclear, in my opinion. The Prime Minister of Pakistan was here.
Yeah.
And he said President Trump saved 10 million people and maybe much more than that.
That's it?
They're both nuclear countries. Israel and Iran. Egypt and Ethiopia were going to fight over a dam, and I got them to stop. I still got to work it out because they put a dam up in Ethiopia that stops the flow from a little river called the Nile. I always think of the Nile being in Egypt, you know, beautiful Nile with the pyramids, but they put a dam up. You know who paid for the dam?
Who paid for it?
The United States of America. It's the biggest dam, I think, in the world.
Wait, what?
They put a dam up.
Wait, why we pay for a dam in Ethiopia?
How did you let that happen?
Wait, why we do this? Bro, what are you doing? Why are we paying for a dam in Ethiopia?
Maybe it was a Republican president, but I don't think it was. I think it was a Democrat. But what a terrible thing.
We don't need to do that.
Egypt basically is, they don't have enough water in the Nile, and they use that for a lot of things, including entertainment and travel and tourism and everything. I mean, I don't know. They got a big dam. I got to work that one out now too.
Oh wow.
Armenia and Azerbaijan. President Putin told me, I cannot believe you settled that war. I've been trying to settle that war for 10 years. Armenia and Azerbaijan.
Right.
They were fighting it for many, many years. And I ended up getting the heads of both countries in my office. The beautiful Oval Office, much more beautiful now than it ever was. And one side of the other said, you know, I've been the head of Azerbaijan for 22 years, and for 22 years I've been killing his people.
That's a long time.
And the other gentlemen are both very good guys.
Very good
I've been
guys.
here for 7 years, and for 7 years I've been killing his people. And they started over there, and within an hour they were next to each other, and by the time we ended, they were hugging each other, and it's been a great peace. You know? Should have gotten the Nobel Prize for each war, but I don't say that. I saved millions and millions of people. And don't let anyone tell you that Norway doesn't control the shots, okay?
Oh, he's actually going to get mad.
It's in Norway.
Oh,
Norway controls the shots.
so it's totally
we have
rigged.
nothing to do with it. It's a joke. They've lost such prestige. That's why I have such respect for Maria doing what she did. She said, I don't deserve the Nobel Prize. He does. When she got it, they said, wow, that's amazing. I thought President Trump would get it. President Trump deserves it. He ended up 8 wars. How nice, right? It's a good woman.
How nice.
Got all 20 living hostages returned to their families and the remains.
And fucking Israel?
They all came out. We got the 20 living hostages.
Hamas.
We got the 28 hostages. They have one left that we think we know where it is. Amazing. Looked like we weren't going to get anywhere near that. Now they've got no more. And more importantly, we got many more. Hundreds. We got them all. If we didn't do it, you wouldn't have had, most of those people would have been dead. I don't know if it's covered properly, but you know, the 20 is great. They were the last ones. I always said the last 20 are going to be hard, but we got them. We got the last 20, and we got close to 28 of the bodies of the dead. And to those parents, it was just as important as getting their son back alive. They were almost even more intent on getting. They knew their son was dead. They wanted to get the body and get him back. We just created the Board of Peace, which I think is going to be amazing.
The Board of Peace.
I wish the United Nations could do more. I wish we didn't need a Board of Peace, but the United Nations. You know, with all the wars I settled, the United Nations never.
What's this press conference supposed to be about?
I mean, I guess I'm not blaming them. I didn't want them to help. But I got, presidents and prime ministers together. We knocked heads. We got along.
Well,
they liked me. I liked them. Every single one of them nominated me for a Nobel Prize. Every one of the wars, among many other people, nominated me for a Nobel Prize. But Putin told me, I cannot believe you got this war settled. I worked on it for 10 years because it's his territory. Rescued 83 American hostages and citizens detained from abroad without paying.
First-year accomplishments?
A lot of money.
Is that right?
Paid no money. Apprehended terrorists responsible for the Abbey Gate bombing that claimed the lives of 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan, the lowest point in the history of our country. That was a Biden disaster. I was getting out, but I was getting out with dignity and strength. We were the boss. We were the boss. They wouldn't do a thing against us. And this very stupid person got in. And
who is it?
What a shame.
Who is it? Who was it?
Left
Who was it?
From Bagram, which is the big military base, which has hundreds of acres around it. Should have left from Bagram. Terminated visas of Hamas sympathizers and deported pro-jihad foreign.
Isn't that guy still here though? That
got
Mahmoud
NATO
guy?
members to agree to raise defense spending to 5% of GDP from 2%, and they paid the 5%, and they didn't pay the 2%.
Get him out.
I did more for NATO than any other person alive or dead. Nobody's done for NATO.
what
And
you've
I think for
done
the most
NATO.
part they'll tell you that. I think you could ask the Secretary General
Wow.
about that, but he said it. I've done more for NATO than anybody, and I see all this stuff, but NATO has to treat us fairly, too. The big fear I have with NATO is we spend tremendous amounts of money with NATO, and I know we'll come to their rescue, but I just really do question whether or not they'll come to ours.
What are they going to do? Didn't they have to send the guys from like Denmark's military over in like a commercial plane?
Remember, during the debate, just
like, what are they
saying.
going to do?
Signed $1 trillion investment in U.S. military.
I mean, no shade at Denmark, but like, come on, guys.
We'll go to $1.5 trillion. We're building battleships that are 100 times more powerful than the battleships of World War II, which are the big, beautiful, those big, beautiful things with the guns. I said, what about bringing them out of dry dock? They said, sir, what we're building will blow them away. Think of it. These ships are 100 times more powerful than the battleships that you see on Victory at Sea. Do you ever see Victory at Sea?
Jesus Christ.
What a great
you have to be over the age of 75 to know what that
is. Department of
is.
Defense into the
only reason I know that is my dad was
Everyone
over
loves,
75.
Signed landmark critical minerals deals with Australia, Malaysia, Thailand, Ukraine, Japan, and many others.
My dad will have
so
to, yeah.
much rare earth. It's actually not that rare. Getting it processed is rare.
Old world
There's a lot of
speak,
rare earth.
yeah.
There's a lot of earth around, I can tell you. Withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization where we were paying hundreds of millions of dollars a year.
For what?
So we were paying
For what?
$500 million a year, and China was paying $37 million a year. I said, why aren't we paying the same as China?
That seems unreasonable.
He said, well, nobody asked. I said, China's got 1.4 billion people. We have 350 million probably with all the illegals, you know.
No,
China
probably
probably
more.
knows more accurately.
Yeah.
But we have much smaller in terms of the number of people. We have a much more powerful military, but we have much smaller. I rebuilt the military during my first term, by the way. And while they gave away a lot to Afghanistan, the Taliban, which was just horrible seeing them. Every year seeing them do that military down some dirty street is a disgrace. But while Biden gave a lot of it away, it's a tiny fraction compared to what we did.
He's giving away all
the
our
military,
stuff.
and now we're continuing to build it. And bigger and better, we need it. Peace through strength. But we withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization. So I remember we were paying $500 million. They were paying $37 or $39 million.
Oh,
And I said, "How
$37.
come?" So I withdrew, and they called, we'll give you the same deal that they
China
have. I said,
has?
well, it
Yeah.
should be less than that. Because if they're at 37, and you have 3 times, 4 times the number of people, even maybe 5 times, I don't know. So it should be less, but I didn't want to chisel around. And I thought about it. So I could have taken $500 million to 37, and everybody knew it. I chose not to do it because it was actually very popular when I got out because they were terrible. And so I chose not to take that deal. First thing
Get
Biden
to the
did is
point.
go back into
What
it.
point?
You know what he paid? More than $500 million.
What do you mean?
So I actually called them. I said, you can buy it for less. You can make a deal at 37. There's no reason to pay.
The point is that he was right.
They paid more than 500.
Yeah, there is no
They paid more
point.
than
The man
500
with the
million. I
biggest
made a deal at
ego
37.
in
Sit back,
America.
relax,
They were public about
and
it.
enjoy the
They'll
ride.
give you the same deal that China has for 37.
Yeah.
And they paid 500. They paid 500 million.
This is how it's going to be.
That's the way you ruin a country. And it's the same attitude that you have in everything else with these people. They were terrible.
Yeah.
The anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
gonna get
we
even
ended.
better,
The
or
UN
worse, depending on how you
Relief
wanna
and
see
Works
it.
Agency. We ended, and the fake Paris Climate Accord, which was a ripoff of America, where we had to pay $1 trillion and they were paying nothing. China didn't kick in until 2035. We kicked in immediately. We were supposed to
why?
pay $1 trillion.
That doesn't sound
Russia
fair. Why would you
went
do
to a
that?
standard of 1991, which was
People are
a
saying Trump
dirtier
2028.
standard. But we had to pay top to dollar.
He's building up
So
to drop it
terminated
slower.
that. Another wreck. We ended the woke lunacy and restored common sense.
Yeah.
Abolished all
He
discriminatory
could say the N-word
diversity,
today.
equity, and
This could
inclusion
happen.
DEI policies throughout the federal government and the private
7 more
sector.
years
They're
of
gone.
this.
Everybody did
Get used
that.
to it, guys.
Terrible. Terminated the Green New Scam and ended the insane electric vehicle.
The Green New
mandate.
Deal
I
is
love
now the Green New
electric
Deal.
vehicles. That caused me a little problem with a man named Elon.
I heard
But he
about
understands, and he's a good guy. We get along. But I said, Elon, we can't have all electric cars. Just can't do it. I like the electric cars. I like his car.
Tesla.
But,
Say it. Say
in
it. Say
particular, I
it.
like his
Say
car.
it. Please say it.
But we can't do that because some people don't want an electric car by 2030.
Come on.
And to build the power stations all over the country would have cost $4 trillion. $4 trillion. That's more than any country has. If you got China, the United States, and everyone, you couldn't do it. And it would have taken years. And yet they were supposed to be switching over electric vehicle mandate. Some people don't like electric cars. Some people want hybrids. Some people want regular gasoline-powered cars. We have more gasoline than anybody. And now with Venezuela, we have 62% of the market when you include Venezuela.
Tesla. True.
So I ended the Green New Scam, and I ended the insane
Naturally.
electric vehicle mandate. Now you can buy a gasoline-powered car, a hybrid, and you can buy a electric vehicle. I mean, if you think, if you want electric, you can buy it. Make a good deal on them right now because they made a lot of them. Permanently stop Joe Biden's ridiculous CAFE standards. That's having to do with the environment. So ridiculous. Cancel the EPA's absurd, totally absurd tailpipe emission standard, which made you spend hundreds of thousands. It made for hundreds of thousands of cars. The cost numbers were incredible that the consumer has to pay. Impose 25% tariff on all foreign automobiles and 100% tariff on Chinese cars which don't come into the country because of tariffs. Only because of tariffs. We didn't have tariffs. You wouldn't have any car. We have now more car factories being built in the United States than ever before because of tariffs.
Do we
They
need
take
that
those
many
tariffs
cars?
away. China will eat our lunch.
Oh.
They'll take all of our business. Now, there's another way of doing it, but it's more cumbersome, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to scare you, but it's much more cumbersome, not as good for national security as this.
He doesn't want to say
We're
it?
a perfect
Okay.
system right now. We're making a fortune. We've never been stronger, and I hope the Supreme Court does the right thing for our country. Because if they don't,
I drink your
such a
milkshake.
crowd. It's just so, it would be so sad. We're doing so well because of tariffs. And the people that are heading up the lawsuit,
Which ones?
like this guy named Leonard Leo, who's bad guy, and people that are very China-oriented and foreign car-oriented and foreign business-oriented, but in
China.
particular China, they're suing to get rid of tariffs because they don't want tariffs, like Coke.
Yeah.
Coke has businesses outside of the United States. If you have them outside, you don't want tariffs. But because of tariffs, they treat us well. Without tariffs, they would treat us very badly. As you saw for many years. They respect us more now than they ever have respected us by a lot. And revoked the California emissions waiver to stop San Francisco communists from regulating the automobile industry and destroying automobiles and the industry.
Yeah, he just rolled that one out, huh?
I was with Bill Ford of Ford
He just said that.
Motors. I was with all the people at General Motors the other day, and they are making more money and building more cars than they are doing.
San Francisco
good.
communists.
All because of tariffs and what I've done. And they're building their plants all in the United States. We opened Anwar for drilling. That's a big deal. Launched a massive Alaskan pipeline project to export natural gas to Asia.
Delete it.
We made a deal with South Korea and with Japan that gives us money, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. Signed executive orders to end Biden's war on coal. And put, I say clean, beautiful coal. I never say the word coal. It has to be preceded by the words clean, beautiful coal.
Didn't you just
and put miners back to work. The miners love Trump. I think I got 100% of their vote.
100%, every single one of them.
Transgenders from the military. We don't want transgender in the military. Ordered reinstatement of patriots expelled from our military with full back pay. So we had some people that were terminated, and they're coming back into our military.
Trans for nobody.
Fired the boards of visitors at our military service academies. The boards of visitors were run by radical left, maybe communists, maybe not. Maybe. They were still heavily radical left, and they were bad for us. Signed an executive order to remove anti-American propaganda from federal museums and national parks. Requires federal employees to return to work in person or be fired. We don't want them sitting in their home on their bed working. We want them in an office that we're paying for in Washington, D.C. or wherever it may be. And we've largely taken care of that mess. That was crazy. I guarantee you they're out on the ball fields. I guarantee you they're out playing golf. And you can't run a country or a company that way. I think it's happening even so with countries and companies. But we had so many of our federal workers that wouldn't come into work. Signed an order banning all government censorship and restoring free speech. Made it the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders. This was not a tough one. 2 genders. Can anybody guess what they are?
Yeah.
Male and female.
Oh, I thought it was triangle.
Know that too, but they refused to admit it. Ban the use of puberty blockers, hormone injections, and other chemical and surgical mutilation of children.
Full of surprises.
Can you imagine saying this 15 years ago? That we banned the use of puberty blockers, hormone injections,
absolutely
and other chemical and surgical mutilation of children.
Who does this?
You know when I say it,
what the fuck?
Do I have to say that? I actually asked my people today. Yes, sir. Because
deranged.
That's where the country went. Banned men from playing in women's sports.
Yeah.
Big Supreme Court case on that. I mean, I can't believe it. Some of the justices
How stupid.
Fighting hard for men to be able to play in women's sports.
They don't know what a woman is.
I can't imagine it, but I think anybody that rules that way should lose a lot of credibility.
Well, how about the mental institution?
We banned men from playing in women's sports. All you have to do is look at the records. Look at weightlifting records. Look at swimming records. Look at track and field.
Please do the thing.
It's not fair.
Please
it's very demeaning to women. Banned transgender ideology and critical race theory from our schools.
That's good.
Secured unprecedented settlements with Brown University, Columbia University, and many other colleges, including the University of Pennsylvania, where I went.
Transgender for everyone.
To restore fairness and merit.
Everybody's gay.
Working with Harvard right now. They've been very anti-Semitic. Terrible what they've done. And we'll see what happens. I hear we have a deal. But
it's weird how people can be so pro-Palestine they turn into hating Jews. How does that happen?
Ended taxpayer-funded student loan forgiveness for radical left and anti-American activists. Can you believe it?
Deranged.
Began the process of abolishing the Federal Department of Education and returning education back to the states. And Linda McMahon is doing a fantastic job. Ended Joe Biden's weaponization of our government and removed his hand-picked radical left Marxist prosecutors from the Department of Justice.
That's what they have to do. They have to get rid of those judges, man.
He's a sick son of a bitch.
Oh, wow.
They gave me the worst of the worst. And here I am. How did that happen? How did that happen? He's a sick guy.
Son of a bitch.
Letitia James is sick. And Alvin Bragg is sick. They're sick people.
Yeah.
And others. Fannie. You can't call Fannie. She doesn't like it. She wants to be called Fani. Fani Willis. I won. Can you imagine? Putting somebody through that? And then if I suggest that somebody may be guilty of a terrible crime. Oh, he's weaponizing government. Trump is weaponizing government.
This is just guts.
Can you imagine?
Guts.
They say to me about weaponize. I don't weaponize anything. But what they did to me, nobody ever went through what I went through.
He's on one of
there.
Yes.
A place called the White House. It's a beautiful place. Who would have thought, right?
Who would have thought?
Legislation to cut all taxpayer funding to woke and biased NPR and PBS, and this would have gone now, I guess. I heard they closed up.
They are.
They
Get
were
them
so
out.
unfair. They were so terrible.
Shouldn't put your bullshit in there.
Reinstated Columbus Day. I like the name Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
The Italian people are very happy about it. Remember when you go to the voting booths, I reinstated Columbus Day. That was an easy
you're voting for him the third time.
Christopher Columbus. Cut Social Security wait times by 50%. Serve 65% more Social Security recipients by phone, and are on track to doubling the service and performance compared to the Biden administration. We're 2.5 to 3 times better and faster. Slash VA claims backlog to the lowest number ever recorded. Created Trump accounts starting with $1,000 for every newborn baby. This is something that's become so popular. And I give Mr. and Mrs. Michael Dell, Dell Computer, who put in $6.25 billion, started with nothing. And he actually invested all that money to give to kids so that when they grow up,
Michael Dell's a good guy.
That might be worth a lot of money.
He lives in Austin.
It'll be riding with the markets.
I drove by his house. It's like on a
20 years old, 21 years old. They could have $100,000. They could have a lot of money. That's going to be amazing. But I give a lot of credit to Mr. and Mrs. Michael Dell. Signed an AI executive order to ensure the United States dominates the future of artificial intelligence. So we're leading China We're leading the whole world. We're producing more electricity than we ever have because I'm allowing every one of those plants to build their own electric facility. We're giving them very, very fast approvals, unlike Los Angeles with a fire. So the federal government, I want to give a lot of credit to Lee Zeldin. The hardest approval for the 20,000 houses or more that burned down in Los Angeles because they didn't have the water. They didn't allow the water to come down from the Pacific Northwest. They routed the water into the Pacific.
Somebody fucked up the audio thing.
So
they
we
had
had
a
no
little
water
knob,
there.
and they did like this.
No, he had.
Now they're back.
I would say open up the water. Open it up to the governor, to the mayor.
fish?
They didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
They wanted to protect a tiny little fish that's...
The smelt. Remember that?
You know, I said, how can you have a fish when you don't have any water? It was just an excuse, I guess,
fish?
but it's amazing. We took 20,000 houses, and Lee Zeldin, the toughest permit is from the federal government. Within 2 weeks, every single permit was given to the people to build their houses. Then you have the incompetent mayor of Los Angeles. He's who decided to go to Africa during the fire. So you have this incompetent mayor, and I had it out with her the night.
Why would the mayor go to Africa?
Right after the fire went there.
Like, isn't her job to be the mayor?
So that we can have everybody starting to build it in 2 or 3 years. Remember that? I said, you mean 2 or 3 days?
What's going on over there?
No, I mean 2 or 3 years. And the place went crazy. Well, they still haven't got their permits. But every federal permit, every single one has been given a year ago. Yeah. And Lee Zeldin has done a great job. And he's done a great job in the approval of all these big plants and factories and all of the electricity that they're creating for themselves. I said to Zuckerberg, I said to all of them, I said to Jeff Bezos, I said to everybody. Mark Zuckerberg couldn't believe it. He said,
what did he say?
where are we going to get all the electricity? Because you need double the electricity that the country currently makes
for the
just
data
to fire up
centers?
those big plants.
Yeah.
I said, well, nobody can do that. So what we're going to do is let you make your own electricity. Nobody believed it. And I said, we're going to get you fast permits. So we get it within 2 weeks.
Electricity.
And they're coming up with some of the most incredible electric plants you've ever seen. So each one of those massive buildings, AI or otherwise, is building their own electricity. They're building their own plant. And it's incredible. Many of them are under construction already. They're going to have, we're leading AI and we're leading China by
a lot.
Established a
I've seen this one before.
Presidential Commission, banned many artificial food dyes, as you know, issued new vaccine recommendations and created new real food pyramid. And Bobby and Dr. Oz have been incredible. Provided $12 billion in aid for American farmers. Just gave them $12 billion in aid because they got screwed by other nations. And the number of drug dealers have fallen every single month since I took office. Drug dealers are way down.
Drug dealers are bad.
In the United
really
States.
bad.
And that's a small version of what's sitting right there. That's just a small version. We took a country that was dead, and it's the hottest country in the world.
Looks like we're about to get to the questions. I'm feeling like it's about time.
Let's go.
Yep.
That's a lot of people. Please.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
I told you.
2 questions for you. One, do you want your Board of Peace to replace the UN?
Well, Mike,
the Trump Board of Peace replaces the UN.
I'm a big fan of the UN potential, but it has never lived up to its potential. The UN should have.
We are the UN
settled
now.
every one of the wars that I settled. I never went to them. I never even tried to go to them. They should be able to settle
I wasn't expecting
wars.
this.
I believe you got to let the UN continue because the potential is so great.
Yeah.
And another one, you invited Lula from Brazil to be part of the Board of Peace. What role do you expect him to play, especially in Venezuela?
Yeah.
And another one, because
Are you from Brazil?
Yes. The EU and Mercosur just signed a trade agreement this weekend, which is going to be the biggest trade zone, free zone in the world. At the moment, we're talking a lot about tariffs. What is your reaction to that? So 2 questions, Lula.
Well, look, I just think this. I think we have trade like we've never had before. We're doing better in trade than we've ever had before. We're not being ripped off by every country in the world like we were before. We're doing numbers that nobody's ever thought possible. We're the richest we ever were. It's because of tariffs and the proper use of tariffs. And we're also the most secure. As an example, Iceland, without tariffs, they wouldn't even be talking to us about it. So we'll see what happens. I think.
Wait, are we getting Iceland too? Wait a minute. Is that?
Mr. President, how would you characterize your relationship with Emmanuel Macron and Keir Starmer right now? And have you spoken to them?
They're probably mad.
No, I haven't, but I think I get along very well with them. I mean, they always treat me well. They get a little bit rough when they're, when I'm not around. But when I'm around, they treat me very nicely. And, I like both of them. They're both liberal. They've got to straighten out their countries. You can't, London is
Iceland DLC
problems, and if you look at Paris,
people aren't expecting this.
They have 2 problems: immigration and energy. They got to stop with the windmills, and they got to go back.
You know what windmills do?
UK has an unbelievable asset called the North Sea.
Yep.
Norway uses it, makes a fortune. They have a better section of it, and they don't do it. They could straighten out their countries, and it would be good.
Kill birds and drive the whales crazy.
You told Norway's Prime Minister.
Are you from Norway?
No.
She looks like she's from Norway. Go ahead.
You told Norway's Prime Minister that you not win the Nobel Peace Prize. Did you feel less obligated to think purely of peace?
Well, I lost a lot of respect for Norway, and I believe very strongly that Norway controls the Nobel Prize.
Norway controls the Nobel Peace Prize?
I've had every one of those wars. Every participant wrote. I didn't ask them to do it. They sent in strong recommendations. They make recommendations for that. But I settled 8 wars. No president's probably ever settled 1 war. I don't know. Think of it. I did 8. The reason I do it is because it's easy for me to do.
It's easy.
And I didn't do it for a Nobel Prize. I did it because I'm saving a lot of lives. I'm trying to settle the final one. I'm trying to do Russia-Ukraine.
Yeah, that's the big one.
And when Russia's ready, Ukraine's not. When Ukraine's ready, Russia's not.
I don't know. When is Russia ready?
25,000 people a month on average, and I'm trying to get that one done. But no, I feel that Norway has tremendous control over who gets the Nobel Prize, despite what they say.
That's so rigged. How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
How far are you willing to go?
Said that those $2,000 tariff rebate checks would be up to Congress.
You'll find out.
Not to disperse that. Do you agree with Kevin Hassett on that, or do you think you can do that unilaterally?
Are we really going to get Greenland?
Congress out, but
I think it's going to happen.
The reason we're even talking about it is that we have so much money coming in from tariffs that we'll be able to issue at least a $2,000 dividend and also pay down debt for the country. But we do a $2,000 dividend to the people of our country. We'd probably set a limit of income limit where it made sense. But we will be able to make a very substantial dividend to the people of our country.
This is Miss Greenland.
I believe we can do that without Congress.
Last night on True Social,
Right.
you said that the British plan to have
Yeah.
the case of Diego Garcia over to Mauritius and then went it back was an act of great stupidity. Previously, you backed that deal. Is it now your position that the deal should not go ahead?
I think that they, when they originally were going to do it, they were talking about doing some concept of ownership. But now they're looking to essentially just do a lease and sell it. And I'm against that. It's a reasonably nothing like Greenland, but it's a reasonably important area of the globe. Not to anywhere near Greenland, but I think they should keep it. I don't know why they don't. Do they need money?
Mr. President, with your support to the Syrian government, most probably you avoided another civil war and
thought they were killing
bloodshed
people
in
again.
Syria, especially after the fall
I
of
did
the
a good
regime.
job. I did a good job.
Wow. How about that?
The Syrian government the last 2 weeks
they're
had to
killing
use some
people
force
again?
to implement its force on specific areas. And
Well,
with your
to keep the prisoners, the terrorist prisoners, which are some of the worst in the world, at bay. So they were able to keep that. He's working very hard. The president of Syria is working very, very
Donald
hard.
likes
Strong
him.
guy, tough guy, pretty rough resume. But you're not going to put a choir boy in there and, get the
ISIS,
job
by
done.
the way, or Al-Qaeda.
I
Forgot which
spoke
one.
with him yesterday because we were talking about the prisons and, what was going on. We have some of the worst terrorists in the world in those prisons. And he's watching them.
President Gavin Newsom is going to be at Davos if he's not already there. You're probably going to run into him. I presume that this is for him to raise his platform for 2028. But what do you anticipate his foreign policy platform is going to be?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that he's going to be the nominee. I know this. I had a very good relationship with Gavin Newsom when we were, in office together. I was president. He was the governor of California. He would talk about it often.
What happened, man?
And somewhere we just went astray. I just hate the way California is being run. We actually have people leaving. It's never happened before, but I hate the way it's being run. He and I had a very good
I know
relationship.
people that left California too, because it's expensive.
Close to the word exceptional, but now
very
we seem not to.
You spoke earlier.
Mr. President, you've been here for
Thank you.
No,
Thank you so much, President Trump. Kara Castronova from Lindell TV. And you spoke earlier about the 2020 election.
Okay.
Now that Maduro is in U.S. custody and he was criminally charged, has any more information emerged that you could share with us regarding Venezuelan election software and Venezuelan ties to tampering with the 2020 election? And would you consider speaking to Maduro personally in prison in New York to get some answers on Venezuela's involvement with the 2020 election?
No, I don't think I would be doing that. I think my lawyers would be very unhappy if I did. Yeah, they've learned some things. Please.
What happens to the tariff threat to Greenland if the Supreme Court comes out and rules against you on the tariffs? And
We'll have to use something else. I mean, look, take a look at the word license. Take a look at other things. I mean, we have other alternatives. But what we're doing now is the best, the strongest, the fastest, the easiest, the least complicated.
Yeah.
Sir, if you move ahead with the Greenland-related tariffs on Europe, you secured almost $1 trillion of commitments from them to invest in the United States. Does that go out the window if that happens?
I doubt it. Look, they need that agreement with us. They really do. They fought very hard to get it. So I doubt that. But we'll see what happens. We have a lot of meetings scheduled on Greenland. I'm leaving tonight, as you know, Davos, and we have a lot of meetings scheduled on Greenland. And I think things are going to work out pretty well, actually.
Thank you, Mr. President. Could you still go to Paris for the G7 emergency meeting as offered by
That's probably not
President
going to happen,
Macron?
right?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He doesn't even give a fuck.
Because, Emmanuel's not going to be there very long. And, there's no longevity there. He's a friend of mine. He's a nice guy. I like Macron. But he's not going to be there very much longer, And I think, I have meetings with the people that are directly involved, not some of the people you're talking about.
Thanks so much, Mr. President.
I've never seen this room like this. Is this a celebration of the first year? Have you ever seen it? I've never seen this many.
Surely, that's the reason.
I hope you have a very good structural floor. This used to be a swimming pool. You're sitting over a swimming pool. I can see that happening. But we need a good structure here, don't we? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Happy 1 year anniversary.
Happy 1 year.
My question is on Syria. The Kurds, as the most loyal,
I just realized, it's been 1 year since he's been president.
Elements within the Syrian government.
Yeah.
Will you do to ensure the Kurdish rights protected under effective forces against terrorism in Rojava, Syria?
Call him fat?
As the Kurdish see you as president.
There actually aren't that many fat people in the crowd.
Like
you notice that?
But just so you understand, the Kurds
we don't see that many
amounts of money. We're given oil and other things. So
not that many fatties.
They were doing it for themselves more so than they were doing it for us.
7 more to go.
With the Kurds, and we are trying to protect the Kurds. That's correct.
Ahead of your speech in Davos, can you give us a preview of what we can expect as far as laying out plans for Americans to be able to buy homes?
Yeah, good
I think more than anything else, what I'm going to be speaking about is the tremendous success that we've had in 1 year. I didn't think we could do it this fast. Think of it, it's just now 12 months, and I say it often. We have the most successful country in the world. We have the hottest country anywhere in the world by far, and this country would have been absolutely stone cold dead. And I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to because a lot of them could use some of the advice as to what we did. They need energy. You take a look at their energy policy. They're going to destroy themselves with what they're doing with the windmills and all the nonsense. They need energy help badly, or they're going to be in big trouble. And they need immigration help badly. How much longer do you want to go?
Yes, let's call it.
Okay.
I have a very important call with President Erdogan, who I like.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
One or two more questions. Go ahead.
Not him.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Of course he does.
Yes. The red blouse. Go ahead.
You talked a lot at the beginning of this about the economy, some positive economic indicators. Polling shows the majority of Americans don't feel the economy is doing well. Are you worried you're making the same mistake as President Biden?
Good question.
I hope
Great
I don't
question.
make the same mistake as him. Look, I inherited a terrible. It's a great question because we inherited a terrible, terrible mess between the border, between all the problems. The whole country was falling apart. And in 12 months, less than 12 months, in 12 months, we have the strongest border we've ever had. We have prices that are much, much lower than they were for the last. We inherited very high prices. We inherited. Remember this. Inflation
the answer's the same
was at a
every time.
historic high.
Yeah.
We had never had inflation like that. They say 48 years, but whether it's 48 years or ever,
Infinity.
We had the highest inflation, in my opinion, that we've ever had. Prices, because of that, were very high. I inherited. We brought down eggs immediately. Remember the first news conference? They were screaming at me about eggs.
That's true.
I was in the position for 3
How are
days.
egg prices? I'm gonna look it up.
We brought eggs down to lower than what they were before. And by the way, they continue that way. We brought the prices down from when I came into office and from what Biden had, way down. We're going to bring them down further.
Yeah.
But the job we did is a miracle. One of the reasons I'm doing this today is to explain.
It's a lot lower.
We inherited a mess, and we've made it a beautiful, beautiful picture. Think of gasoline at $1.99 in many states. $1.99 a gallon. It was $4.50, $5. In some cases, $6 or $7. We're at $1.99. And energy is so big that with energy, everything else comes down. But the prices are coming way down. And we're going to bring them down further. But we started up here with these guys. We inherited a country that was broken. We inherited a country, and
this is definitely his last question.
We've done very well with Venezuela. And by the way, that even in itself is going to help us bring down the oil prices. In the Venezuelan oil, we've taken 50 million gallons of oil. We've taken 50 million barrels of oil out of Venezuela in the first 4 days. We've got millions of barrels of oil left.
Right?
We're selling it on the open market. We're bringing down oil prices incredibly. And when they come down, and they've already come down, again, $1.99 a gallon for oil. Nobody thought they'd ever see it. All right, 1 or 2 more.
All right, see, I didn't pre-watch it.
Go ahead, go. Yes.
I want to ask you about Iran. Is the military option still on the table? And can you assure us that
No, we're sailing the boat over there for no reason.
When we got to the Peace Council, which members have to pay $1 billion?
So with Iran, are you from Iran?
No, I cover the White House.
Where are you from?
I'm Palestinian American.
So with Iran, they were going to hang 837 people.
That's it?
And I let them be known that, and we let them know that if that happens, that will be a very bad day for them. And they decided not to do it. They didn't hang the people. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future, but supposedly they've taken that off the table.
Supposedly.
But they were going to last week. They're going to hang on Thursday or Wednesday.
They're lying to you.
They were going to hang, I think, 837 people.
They're lying, man.
And they didn't hang anybody. So we're just going to have to see what happens with Iran. Is the military option off the table? Go ahead.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, President
Trump. Go ahead, I'll take
Shut up.
Thank you,
Mr. President. You promised during your second inaugural to always put America first. I'm curious, how would you winning the Nobel Peace Prize improve the lives of average, everyday Americans? Why is this prize so important?
It wouldn't improve the lives of anybody. What improved the lives of people are people that are living. I saved.
Oh, what a dork. Yeah, bro, he sounds like a dork.
You're right. Just if you look at any one of those wars you're talking about, millions
what a
of
little
people,
bitch.
multiply times 8. But when you look at India and Pakistan, that could have been 10, 15, 20 million people. Could have been more than that. So I saved millions of people. So that to me is the big thing. What?
You suggested a moment ago that perhaps the reason why a positive story about the economy isn't getting through is because of bad communications people. But are average Americans wrong to still feel high prices? And how much longer does the White House hope that they?
So I think a lot of people are listening to the fake news a little bit, and I'm not blaming anybody. I think I blame ourselves. I think we've done a much better job than we're able to promote. We're not promoting. We're doing a great job, and we're sort of letting the promotion take care of itself. One of the reasons I'm doing this news conference, I think it's important. We have taken a mess and made it really good. It's going to get even better. But if you look at prices from a year and a half ago, you look at the Biden prices, they were way up through the sky. And they use the word affordability. They just say affordability, and they don't talk about it. They created the affordability problem, and we are solving it. We have solved a lot of it.
COVID really did it.
Everybody agrees in this room, I think, gasoline prices have come per gallon way down. When that happens, everything else comes down, but they've come down way down. Many of the groceries have come way down. It's all happening, and it's happening strong. But if you go back a year and a half, 2 years, take a look at those prices and look at the prices now.
You made a condition.
Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Thank you.
You made a condition that the political prisoners should be freed. It seems that they are not being as fast as they promised in the beginning. Would that be an issue for the current government?
They've agreed I guess most of them have. Depends on what they did, but they have released a lot of. Released a lot of political prisoners in Venezuela. That's good.
President, earlier on last year, you had indicated that you want to take back the Panama Canal. I know we've heard a lot about Greenland. Is that still on the table?
I don't want to tell you that. Sort of. I must say, sort of. That's sort of. Okay, one more. Yes, blonde, blue. Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead with the blue, holding the computer.
If a consequence of your determination to take control of Greenland is the ultimate breakup of the NATO alliance, is that a price you're willing to pay?
You mean the breakup of experiences? So I think something's going to happen that's going to be very good for everybody. Nobody's done more for NATO than I have, as I said before, in every way. Getting them to go up to 5% of GDP was something that nobody thought was possible. And pay. At 2%, they weren't paying. At 5%, they are paying. And they're buying a lot of things from us, and they're giving them, I guess, to Ukraine. That's up to them, but they're giving them to whoever they're giving them to, but they're buying a lot. I think that we will work something out where NATO's going to be very happy, and where we're going to be very happy. But we need it for security purposes. We need it for national security, and even world security. It's very important. How about it?
Thank you very much. First of all, last year you told me that you believe that the reason you won the election is because God put you in this place so that you could save the world.
God
Looking back 1 year, do you feel like God is proud of the effort that you've put?
I do, actually. I think God is very proud of the job I've done.
That's a really big question.
And that includes for religion. We're protecting a lot of people that are being killed, Christians, Jewish people, and lots of people are being protected by me that wouldn't be protected by another type of president. No, I think a lot of people are very proud of the job we've done. We've had an amazing year. This has been one of the greatest years. Even some
That's what they say.
people that wouldn't necessarily love me instinctively, they're saying this was an incredible year. We've had an incredible year economically. Look at our border. Our border was a disaster. People poured. It was an invasion into our country of a lot of very bad people. Good people too, but a lot of very bad people from prisons and drug dealers and gangs and horrible people, murderers.
Oops. Sorry about that. Let me reopen it. My sound software crashed.
By the way,
there we go.
There's not a country in the world that has
awkward, annoying.
Like and we took it from the worst border. We had the worst border in the world. Now we have one of the strongest borders.
Censored by Israel. That's what some people are saying.
You said you're confident something's going to get worked out in Greenland, but Greenlanders have made it clear they don't want to be part of the U.S.
Well,
I haven't.
When I speak to them, I'm sure they'll be thrilled.
Okay. All right, that's pretty simple.
Are you committed to keeping the U.S. in NATO?
Well, yeah, probably.
I've had such a good relationship. I've made it so much better, so much stronger. It's so good now. NATO is so much stronger now. I don't agree with a lot of the things they've done, but that was done before I got there. I think NATO's been good. Sometimes it's overrated, sometimes it's not. But we have a strong NATO. When I came here, we had a weak NATO. We had a NATO at 2%, and they weren't paying. You had a nothing NATO. NATO's, whether you like it or not, it's only as good as we are. If NATO doesn't have us, NATO is not very strong.
Yeah.
Yes, no, behind you, please.
Thank you, President Trump.
Yes, go ahead.
Really appreciate it, sir. We've heard a long list of accomplishments from the last year. Could you cherry pick the top 3? And then looking forward, what are your 3 most important priorities?
What are your 3 favorite things about yourself?
I think the building of a really powerful military has been a great achievement, and that would include the Venezuela thing. That would include the attack on Iran and the wiping out of the nuclear threat. I think that's been really amazing what we've done militarily. I think what we've done in business has been incredible. We have $18 trillion coming in. Plants are being built all over. Thousands of plants are being built all over the country. $18 trillion is a record. No country has ever come anywhere even close to that. I think that's a record. And I think that most favored nations for drugs is something that nobody thought they'd be able to get. Tariffs helped me there because the nations would have never gone along with it if I wasn't able to say, if you don't go along with it, we'll put a 10 or 15 or 20% tariff on your nation. And they went along. And our drug prices are going to come down at numbers never even seen before, never even thought possible before. So those would be 3 things. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much.
So they got to go talk.
So there you have it, President Trump speaking about his first year back.
So this has been it's been 1 year of Donald. How would I rate it? I mean, I would say it went pretty well. I mean, I would say domestically it probably not so great, and internationally probably pretty good, right? I mean, we got that guy out of Venezuela, we bombed Iran. I feel like those are some pretty good things, right? So it depends, right? Depends on how you want to look at it. It feels like a decade. Isn't it crazy that we have 3, if not 7, probably 3, let's be realistic, 3 more years of this shit? Oh my God, these people losing their minds over Donald Trump, it's not even halfway over. It's not even halfway done.
My enthusiasm for Street Fighter is on the freaking low. No, I hope Alex come out and fix that. Changing games.
You Blackmore kids are into some wild stuff. I know a theater kid when I see one. Have fun playing with the dead. High school must be weirder than I remember. I hope that guy doesn't teach Sunday school. Here you go, Padre. God may protect, but sometimes a big man upstairs needs a helping hand. Come back anytime, Father. There goes one angry man. See you on Coney later. Good luck, Pepper. Looking good, Pepper. Tell the boys at the sideshow I say hi. Just got off your shift at the sideshow? Just come back in one piece, Silver. Hope you find your bounty. So I see we're leaning in on the dead part of Dead or Alive. Need something for the hangover while you're here? Glad I don't have your job, Silver. Hope you find your way home.
Not fail me.
Good luck, have fun, and enjoy.
I'm not afraid to charge into a fight.
Hey, is you there?
Yo, my bad.
Low. One question: how busted is the urn now? That is only to get to the place, and that's all. This is my first game of the night.
What?
They changed the urn. Like, oh shit.
Not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't pay attention to patch notes.
In other words, you only need to arrive.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, you mean like an urn insta pops when you get to the thing?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, I noticed that. Yeah, it's pretty broken.
Well, we need to do that shit then. Boxes up.
I'm not afraid of the mob.
Buying something.
A little protection goes a long way.
Thank you.
I like it.
Fuck.
Ouch. I'm not with you.
Pushing through. I didn't survive this long just to die here.
What the fuck? They're being aggressive as fuck, especially Paradox.
Hold back.
This should help. Nothing stops me.
My bad, I'm fucking griefing, bro.
It happens. Bridge buff's active.
Let's push blue.
Paradox is not pushing. Ah, fuck it.
Thank you.
See what this book can do.
Oh, backstabber, really?
I see that pretty boy.
Going to shop.
Okay.
Scout A.
Fucking hell, this Paradox has it for you.
Some moron is gonna try to punch me, and they're not gonna like what happens next.
Sinner sacrifices in 20 seconds.
Let's take out Yamato. I see Victor.
Are you farming, Haze?
I'm just in boxes.
Okay.
Let's take out Yamato.
I will show you.
Thanks.
Have fun. Don't get dead.
Holy shit, this difference of health for the tier 3 creepers is insane. You can actually farm them from the beginning.
Pull back. Thanks.
Yamato is not one to trifle with.
What the fuck? Oh no, attack Yamato. I mean more the build. The build is gonna be a pain in the ass because Yamato is really tanky when you want her to be.
Destroyed the Guardian on blue.
Headed to York.
I see Wraith. 1, 5. I don't care how many there are. I'll stand.
Yamato's missing. Victor's missing. Careful, Abrams.
Pull back.
I'm gonna try to get health.
Pull back.
Thankfully, got health.
Shiv's missing. Wraith's missing.
Nah, I get carded out of that.
I've come this far, I might as well kill them all, I suppose.
He's low as fuck!
Walk toward that door.
How the hell is he alive?
I see Paradox.
I don't have shoulder for now.
I like it.
Well, fuck you! Nice.
Let's check out the door, man.
Believe me, I'm trying.
Sounds good.
5 seconds for shoulder. Got her at least. Need to buy something.
Okay.
I got more where that came from.
Thank you.
I like it.
In fairness, your fire will only burn brighter.
Nice. Oh no! Fuck!
There's the Broadway.
You need to heal. And you're dead. Not much you could do there.
I'll break their bones.
That's gonna help keep your blood on the inside.
Shiv is missing.
Oh no! I need to get the fuck out of here.
I see Yamato.
Shiv has ult, and I am low.
Okay.
They've taken our yellow guardian.
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna farm around and roam.
Sounds good. Pull back.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Son of a bitch. This is gonna be one of those, huh?
Defend green.
Abrams is not bad at farming anymore.
I see paradox.
Sounds good. Yamato's missing. Charging time.
I'm dead. There is Paradox and there is Victor here.
Cackles dancing, don't ask why.
He's getting screwed by everybody.
Thanks. Headed to yellow.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Fuck.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Let's push Broadway.
I'm dead again. I'm not taking this fight!
Let's take out Paradox. Abrams, I can heal you.
I'm dead. They're here and they don't yeah, there's 3 here. They're just deathballing around. Jesus,
Recycle rockets mark the sky. Stars are linked, girlfriends, AIs. Hearts go out to you and I. And all the Cybertrucks will fry. Turns out he backed this orange guy. Flamethrower feeds the Falcon thrust. Now we're all breathing Elon's blood.
Defend Greenwich. Items on cooldown.
Let's take out Paradox.
I really thought some cars were going to stop me.
Thank you.
I'm just pissed right now.
Let's push Broadway.
This patch is so fucking weird. Everything is easier to farm. They move around way more, and this is gonna actually make Deathball even better. There is a wild victory here.
Pull back.
Yeah, I'm not taking this shit.
Headed to green.
What the fuck? They came for me here in the secret store.
This bit of cash, our code is building tunnels under roads, neural lace in every skull.
I see paradox.
Yeah, we're screwed. This patch is very unforgiving.
Sounds good.
Victor's missing. Wraith is missing.
I see paradox.
I see Victor. Careful, Abrams. Let's check out Victor.
Can you bait them towards the... Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Victor went the other side. You can push.
Wraith is missing.
Victor went blue.
I like it.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Keep pushing.
Okay.
I see Wraith.
Wraith coming to you.
Sounds good.
The spirit of Earth is waiting to be claimed. They've taken up.
Careful, Abrams. Pull back.
This is the craziest change they've done to the game outside of the movement resistance of the movement. The game now will be faster by all accounts, and it's going to be very one-sided eventually from all sides. I'm dead again! What the fuck?
These work.
Well, at least we got that. Can somebody get my bag before them? It's relatively big.
Time to move. Pull back.
To your side, Kelvin. I'm just salty because the changes are extreme. Like this is the first patch I've seen in a while that is going to change the meta entirely. Because it changes how you farm, it changes how you move. The games are gonna be way quicker now.
We have the rejuvenator.
Oh, you got a good night then. You won 3 games. They're death balling green.
Exquisite, isn't it?
I don't know about that really. I haven't experienced the urn, so I don't know really.
The urn has been... I'll show no mercy. The urn has been dropped.
Victor is one hit away.
Be sure. This isn't your day.
I see Wraith.
The stronghold. This is the end.
One rejuve left.
Headed to Broadway.
No more rejuve left. Nice.
Let's take out Victor.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
They're taking our camps. I'm dead. Victor will get away! Fuck you, bitch! Oh, he had ult. Fuck what I said.
I like it. Pull back.
Well, that's something.
Thanks.
I don't quit. I could get some serious gear.
I won't lie. I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are buying it.
They're taking our camps.
Such blessings I shall give.
Paradox here. I'm dead again, you son of a bitch! Nice. Shiv here!
Haze is coming.
Let's take out Yamato.
Yamato.
Pull back.
Fuck, Victor is so low. Oh, she has 32k. That's one. That's why.
Protect the stronghold.
Careful, Abrams.
I might be dead.
I don't know.
I see them.
No, he back it off. Nice.
What comes up?
I see Shiv.
Stand and fight.
We cannot lose another team fighter. They're going mid. If you fight, fight carefully.
You are a very large man, but I feel sorry for anyone who's trying to stop you.
I see the enemy.
Great shots.
Tap into my power.
They're forcing a bad fight.
Ready to use rallying charge.
I just got fucked by Paradox.
I see Paradox. They took out Kelvin.
I got fucked by everybody taking away Victor's ult.
The Rejuvenator is descending. They have the Rejuvenator.
Pull back.
Push all the lanes. Somebody go yellow. Somebody go yellow, please.
Wraith is missing.
She's here. Push. You can get at least 2 walkers.
Paradox is missing.
And she's back. Let's get back. Let's get out. Let's get out. They're coming here. Fuck what I say. Nice. Somebody wants gun. Infernus. You want gun?
Good job.
Good luck, Detective Abrams.
I'll take all of you.
I see Paradox.
Oh no, 5 here.
Need more time. They took out Keldon.
Protect the stronghold.
Got him. Got her too.
You never had a chance.
I got Victor.
Holy fucking shit.
Don't jinx it! What the fuck is killing it? What the hell is killing it?
Protect the stronghold. Allow me to open your third eye.
I cannot believe we almost got backdoor, for heaven's sake. I'm sweating.
I don't suppose you're looking to sell that book you carry, are you?
Wait, be careful with bad team fights. You can take everything they have if possible.
It's you or me.
I see the doorman.
I'll crash into him.
We might need curse for Victor. then they're gonna start a fight.
Sell that book you carry, are you?
I see the door.
Going blue.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I got multiple here. Worth it! Worth it! For fuck's sake, it was worth it!
Let me show you how it's done.
Come on, guys, you can do it! If you cannot kill anybody else, go mid for the love of God! And somebody come here and take yellow before we get another backdoor.
I'll be right back.
Let's go mid.
Holy shit, Ace.
Headed to Greenwich.
Protect the stronghold.
Headed to York.
Oh shit. Coming in.
I see Victor.
Opening him up.
Let's take out Victor.
GG's, guys. It was actually getting to be a good comeback.
It's time to go. AI and his rays are young. To meme or not, you know which one. He tweets a thought, the markets cry. Gaming feeds, now that's a lie. Optimus knows kung fu. And through Elon's thrust, cities home on Martian shores. Robo bros do all the chores. Tunnels hum like sacred veins. Human dreams and solar chains. He's late again, but time's a myth. He bought the moon and exits glyph. The richest clown, the rocket's cuss. What's that smell? It's Elon's mo.
Good luck, have fun, and enjoy.
Only you are strong enough to bear the tome's weight, Detective Abrams. And soon you will be free of it.
Fucking Benedicta, she came here.
Where that came from. Protection goes a long way.
I see Victor.
furnace half.
I see Vindicta.
Debuffed on the beach. I will be the one still standing.
Bridge buffs in 30. Bridge buffs in 5.
I see Vindicta.
Tier 2 in 5 seconds. I mean, I'm gonna farm a little bit. After this patch, farming is the easiest shit ever.
Stay safe out there. Here I come. Can't stop
If you escape, just push.
Big mistake. Take a nap, kid.
Going to heal a little bit. Coming.
I see Lash. I'll be right back.
I deserve that. Funny, that is the funniest shit ever.
I see Bebop.
If he hates me now, he's gonna hate me later, even worse. Nice.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Thank you. I'll stack as many bodies as it takes to win. I see Vindicta.
What the fuck is with this Vindicta?
I'm just getting started.
Bebop's missing.
Help me deliver this thing.
Help her with the urn change. It's actually advisable. What? Holy fuck, that thing is... I don't know when they're gonna change that thing.
Pull back.
Happening.
times, don't you?
Nice. Not so nice.
It's not smart to get in my way.
Thanks.
Our Green Guardian has been defeated.
Nice parry, dude.
I'm going in.
Bridge buffs.
Headed to yellow.
Let's go.
Victor coming,
I see
yellow too.
Vindicta.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Nice.
Hey, you're making history.
I'll run them down.
Last year too.
Headed to York. Chain gang's on cooldown.
Our Green Walker is under attack.
Good luck completing the ritual.
Victor and Lash still here. You can push either maybe green or blue.
Our Yellow Walker is under attack.
Yellow needs help.
Need help on Greenwich. Help on Greenwich.
Stay down.
Thanks.
Fear Abrams. What the hell is with this Vindicta? Ow.
Going in.
Our Blue Walker is under attack.
Bebop here.
You have a good eye.
I see McGinnis.
Our Yellow Guardian has been
Bebop, Lash,
destroyed.
Vindicta, and Infernus in yellow.
Our Green Walker is under attack. Our Yellow Walker is under attack.
You take it, you take it, you take it.
Thanks.
I see Vindicta. Careful, Abrams.
Yeah, fuck this. Victor is here.
See Lash.
Don't fight, don't fight, don't run! Oh, that was what I was afraid of.
I hope Haythorn is watching.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do against this Vindicta. She's fucking crack.
Headed to yellow.
A little bit of the divine right here in your hot little hands.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Oh fuck, wait, I know this Vindicta.
Need help on yellow.
I see Bebop. I see McGinnis.
Our blue walker is under attack.
I played with this guy before. I remember every single game that he used Vindicta. It was a massacre.
On my way.
Afraid of you.
Let's push yellow.
Salt's here.
Going in.
Bebop here and Lash 2 taking our farm. And Vindicta 2! What the fuck, GP? I'm dead.
You have a certain taste.
Inferno's going green.
Our green walker is under attack.
He won't be starting fires anytime soon. I'll send them flying.
Slay them and grow strong.
Face me.
I see Vindicta. I see Victor.
I'm going to be holding on to a book for dear
On my way.
Great.
is haunting us.
It's you or me.
I see Vindicta. I see Bebop. Spirit Jar is here. Spirit Jar is here.
Our yellow walker is under attack. The enemy is
I'm going in.
Thanks for having my back.
Our
We can maybe get
See
green.
Vindicta.
being destroyed.
I know how to take a hit. I'll take you all on. And stop it.
My goodness, low.
We need to make a stand and stop them.
On my way.
Our green walker has been defeated.
Cackles, golden zero G. They worship memes religiously. The sky's a grid of starling threads. GPUs crammed in our heads. He has a vision, man, really cooks. Brock, imagine how sick this looks. It's looking like the budget's toast. The Epstein files are just a ghost that all non-profit closed. AI leaving Elon high.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Nice.
Your service is appreciated, Mirage.
Let's go mid.
I see Vindicta.
You.
We need a lot of people for mid. Coming.
On my way.
What comes up?
Nice. The creepers killed it.
I see Vindicta.
Are we going mid?
Let's push Broadway.
Nice.
Thank you.
Our blue walker is under attack. fought off the Amber Hand. Well done. We need to make a stand and stop them.
I can chain them. Soldiers here.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I see Lash.
Lash is behind you guys, but all be careful.
I see Lash.
Your patron cries for blood.
Spirit jar is here. We're back. Spirit jar is here.
The urn has been dropped.
I see picture.
The urn has been dropped.
Lash is ulting.
Let me show y'all how it's done.
Good work.
I won't stop until I get what I came for.
Dry, he sold his house but bought the sun for 20 trillion starships run. Enough to fight the Zuckerborg, Sam Altman and his Ghibli horde. So go get chipped, it's just a plus. If Elon said we surely must. Now breed, you fools, or we'll all die. Just salute and let the tism fly.
I may be tough, but I don't want to take on the whole team alone. No one breaks me.
Victim. Paige! You literally got me out of the ult. I wasted.
You've defended me. In time, I will be made whole.
Man, that was
again.
fun as fuck.
They're on our base, guys.
We only have one shrine left. You've defended me. In time, I will be made whole again. We need to make a stand and stop them. Such blessings I shall give. The Rejuvenator is descending.
Go back to base. This match is so fucking crazy.
You fought off the Amber Hand. Well done.
Back to base. Don't stay very much there. If that happens again, I'm just gonna try to concentrate on the sinners. Even with the changes, the best thing I can do is literally just trying to make sure I can scale to the late game no matter what.
You seek answers, detective. Summon me, and I will provide them.
I'm not afraid to charge into a fight.
Okay, this guy... I don't know shit about that. I don't live in the USA.
Need to shop. Is it? I might be dead. Nice.
Our enemies will come.
No one stands toe-to-toe with me.
You'll be the last one standing.
Mina dies.
Such blessings I shall give.
Going to shop.
Stylish, I love it.
You have a bird? No, you don't have one yet.
Going to shop.
Oh, fuck me.
I gotta reset.
My way.
Nice.
Guys.
Show them why you are legend.
Oh, what?
You wanna fight me?
Flashback.
Motherfucker. Sinners in 10.
Sorry, dude. I couldn't do much more telling. Good in sinners.
Mina's missing.
I got more where that came from.
The detective fights for us all.
I have all intent knowing 15.
They've destroyed the Guardian on Green.
Who do you think you were punching?
The mother's coming.
Here I come.
Thanks.
No.
Mina's missing. I see Mina.
I'm gonna start farming and roaming. Is that okay?
Okay. Stay 2 steps ahead of death, my friend.
I see Yamato.
Flash is on mid.
Flash is missing. Need help on blue.
You guys should be able to push blue up.
Don't come begging for mercy.
for health.
Furnace got buff.
Making my move.
Flash is missing. Mina's missing.
She's almost dead!
I see McGinnis.
You bitch!
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Fuck me, man. I don't know how the hell she survived me.
Thank you.
Try to step to me. They're gonna regret it.
Back to rolling. Nice.
My power is yours.
Thanks.
You know,
I'll be right back.
she whiffed her ult. Maybe.
Going for Yamato.
Run while you still can. I can outlast them.
Ash and Mina mid.
They've taken our blue guardian.
I see Mina.
Bird.
Face me.
Thank you. I see Mina.
Mina going to you guys.
McGinnis and Yamato coming yellow.
Headed to yellow. I see Yamato.
Trap is set. Can't stop me. Let's stick together.
How busted is the urn to your opinion, guys?
God, I
I've not had a
fucking
game
hate
where anyone's
Inferno.
fucked with.
What did you say, Viper?
I've not had a game yet with it where anyone's really done anything.
Oh well.
It seems stronger, but
It's his grace here because it's really easy now to get it, but it's way more chaotic.
it still just rewards the winning team realistically. If you have map control.
Yeah, to a degree, I think you're right. Mina here where I am.
Someone's gonna be bleeding on the concrete, but it ain't gonna be you.
Let's push green.
Yamato's missing.
I see Yamato.
Yamato mid.
I see Yamato.
This could be a trap.
Gonna pop the ult.
Coming blue.
I see Yamato. Let's take out Mina.
Mina's half. The one that's coming in. Furnace.
I see Furnace.
Furnace is half.
Abrams will crush them with his bare hands.
You guys getting the message yet?
Pull back.
Mina's missing.
She's trying to kill me.
Furnace, Yamato. Yamato's out.
I see Mina.
On me, please.
Bird. Nice. Page is heading back to green. Good shit.
Good job.
We could take Urn.
Let's push Greenwich.
Rage buffs.
5v5. We can get Earn here, man.
Wait, we don't have green yet? What the fuck? Going green.
I know how to make an entrance.
Wait, there's 3 here.
Doorway is ready.
You want to set it up to work?
Thank you. Let's go green, please.
We gotta keep this up. Big mistake.
Careful, Abrams.
Backing out.
Did it not? Wait, what? I guess I can't go through door with it.
Not wait, what? That wasn't on the match.
They might have.
Yoshi, you bastard!
On the bridge. I see Infernus. Headed to York.
You have a good eye.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's still super risky to get the urn.
You won't kill me.
Mina here, where I am.
I'm not afraid of you.
Headed to blue.
Still on the farming. Well, no, more like roaming.
Run, coward.
Headed to Greenwich.
Nice.
Thank you.
In at mid. Mid.
Look who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride.
I see Yamato.
I see Mina.
Blue Walker is under attack.
Need help on blue.
Sounds good. I see the Vespa.
Easy to kill.
On my way.
Yamato half.
Where did they go?
Did you hit him? Oh shit.
I'm moving out. Many of them.
Coming in. Nice.
Thanks for having my back.
I think I got run out.
I gotta go green.
Ivy.
Oh, Talon has it. Fuck it.
Headed to blue.
See beginning.
I'm getting pursued.
Drop it in.
is waiting to be claimed.
I am not dead.
They don't make them like me.
I see Yamato.
Ivy is strengthening us all.
I don't suppose you're looking to sell that book you carry, are you?
Your patron cries for blood. Our blue walker is under attack.
I'm gonna pressure yellow a bit. Have two coming yellow.
Headed to yellow.
That's on me. He whiffed his fucking ult.
Thanks. Headed to yellow.
It's you or me. An ambush could be coming from anywhere.
On my way.
Self door.
You are a very large man.
This is up here with me.
You aren't worthy to fight me.
Headed to Greenwich. Defend green. I see McGinnis.
The patrons give
I'm just going blue.
I see McGinnis.
Mob.
Thanks.
Swing by any time.
Nice.
Headed to Greenwich.
I see Lash.
Page.
Yamato is low.
Keep throwing your lives away. That's fine by me. I may be tough, but I don't want to take on the whole team alone.
Nice.
I think they're farm right now.
my way.
Come, Billy.
I'm unstoppable.
He takes more damage.
Headed to York.
Thank you.
This could be a trap.
Stay safe out there.
I'm going graying now.
I see Mina.
Thank you. I'm just gonna run it.
I'm unstoppable. Let's go.
Trying to get to you, Abrams.
Oh, alright. Not gonna make these people rage quit at this point.
Keep throwing your lives away. That's fine by me.
I see Yamato.
The doorman is facilitating our
An ambush could be coming from anywhere.
Don't say that. People are not just... My build for Abrams is pretty much fucking insane, so they're not ready for it, or at least I wouldn't believe that.
Now you're fucking them up.
Look, guys, let's just try to end. Let's go mid and let's just end. Jesus Christ, I broke my own record. Before 30 minutes, I have almost 60k. That is some bullshit. Anybody comes? I'm a tank, not a DPS.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Rejuve secure.
Let's just push and win.
I see Lash.
Let's Push Broadway. Defend Greenwich.
Well, they're fucking
Head
Viper
into
up, that's
York.
for sure.
I have 4 of them on yellow. You're all heading back to base. I may be 5 on yellow.
I don't want to take on the whole team.